Last September, a 7.0 magnitude earthquake struck West Java, Indonesia, displacing a staggering 210,000 people. Following the disaster, Tzu Chi volunteers immediately held aid distributions and made arrangements with local military command headquarters to jointly rebuild some of the schools that bore the brunt of the quake's full force. Recently, two of the hardest hit schools reopened as the new National Pangkalan Da'ai Elementary.
With a light tug of the red cloth, the new National Pangkalan Da'ai Elementary School officially opens today. The new two-story school building is divided into 32 classrooms, complete with computer and science labs. After nearly a year of schooling in temporary buildings, the teachers and children are grateful for the new environment.
After the disaster, our students could only go to class in tents. Now that the school has been built, I think it will meet all of your expectations for our school.
The Pangkalan Da'ai Elementary School's predecessors were the National Pangkalan First and Third Elementary Schools, now reformed with donations from near and afar.
I'd like to thank the Tzu Chi Indonesia chapter for helping the local government in its time of need, and for helping the affected students too. We, the 3rd Military Command, were also invited by Tzu Chi to help the reconstruction project.
It is a project of hope and love.
I hope the students will learn hard and build on their character, so that when they start working, they can help others.
The new school is a fortress of love where the Indonesian youngsters can obtain the knowledge they need to work towards their dreams.
A powerful 7.6 magnitude earthquake struck Padang on Indonesia's Sumatra island on September 30th, 2009, claiming more than 1,000 lives and damaging approximately 200,000 buildings, including 1,700 schools. The very next day, Tzu Chi volunteers and medical professionals were carrying out emergency aid relief and free clinics, and aid workers also began preparing long-term school reconstruction programs. After 270 days, the rebuilding of SMA1 Padang, the city's premier senior high school, was finally completed. The rebuilt school is the embodiment of an outpouring of generosity and compassion that flooded in from near and far. The city mayor, Fauzi Bahar, hopes to reciprocate by encouraging local people to save and donate to charity.
The reconstruction of the Tzu Chi Padang First Senior High School began on November 10, 2009, and after 270 days, the new campus was ready for operation. The atmosphere at this school is festive. In addition to the school buildings, a rooftop helipad has been built as well. The school can also serve as an emergency shelter for 20 to 30,000 people.
With a light pole on the drapery, the SMA1 Padang, or National Padang First Senior High School, is officially reopened. The students have created poems to express their excitement.
Ketika kuinjakan kaki di rumah baru, penuh wangi melati dan kenanga, seperti sebuah taman bunga, tanpa memandang suku, bangsa dan ras. Untuk tunas bangsa menggapai cinta dan cita-cita, bakti insan, menyumbangkan hidup tanpa menyia-nyiakan waktu.
Last year, on the last day of September, a magnitude 7.6 quake rocked Padang. More than 1,700 schools suffered damages, forcing students to study in stuffy temporary classrooms instead. It didn't take long for Tzu Chi Foundation to start with the reconstruction plans.
No one believed us when we said that Tzu Chi was going to help rebuild the school. Everyone was surprised when the Tzu Chi sisters and brothers came to help Padang.
The premier senior high school in West Sumatra stood back up again, thanks to the Tzu Chi volunteers who effected a circle of trust and love in Padang.
The anti-Chinese sentiments were quite high in Padang, but we still helped them build a school and a mosque. The locals were very moved by that.
We are deeply grateful, for the disaster has brought us together with Tzu Chi.
The mayor of Padang, Fauzi Bahar, went to Taiwan's Hualien to learn more about the Tzu Chi Foundation.
There are about 1 million people in Padang. They are learning to be more diligent, like the Tzu Chi people. I have set November 30th as Padang's Tzu Chi Day to remind the people that Tzu Chi is the main force behind the progress of the city.
The mayor is planning to implement a Save a Coin Bank drive in Padang to encourage the people to share their love and goodwill, like the volunteers who came to the city with one single resolve to help the people pick up their lives where the disaster cut them off.
Although the disaster shattered people's lives, many residents of Padang somehow managed to pick themselves up almost immediately after the quake. As we found out in our last story, in the newly completed Tzu Chi School gives 700 students from the National Padang First Senior High School a permanent place to study. But turning the clock back to last year, in the immediate aftermath of the tremor, students continued their schooling, almost interrupted, in temporary classrooms or tents. The children said they understood the importance of a proper education.
Last September, a 7.6 magnitude earthquake struck Sumatra, Indonesia. 11 months later in Padang, the destruction left by the quake still remains. Despite the natural disaster, children's education continued uninterrupted in tents or temporary classrooms because the teachers were eager to teach and the students were eager to learn.
Though we have to learn in these less than ideal conditions, we still have to do our best. The situation was a lot worse in Aceh after the 2004 Asian tsunami, but that didn't stop the students there. We're very lucky compared to them.
Cherishing their own blessings, Padang students do their best to learn. Their exemplary grades are proof of their efforts.
In the Western Sumatra region, our school ranked number 1 in social studies and number 3 in natural science. 12 out of 13 of our students who applied to the University of Indonesia were accepted. It's the highest acceptance in Western Indonesia.
Even Tzu Chi volunteers who help with the school's reconstruction are thoroughly impressed.
The students here are wonderful, whether in terms of their grades or conduct. Now that the new school is completed, I'm sure they'll continue to do their best and be the best they can be.
Nearly 300 days after the devastating quake tore up their school, now some 700 students from the National Padang First Senior High School will be attending the newly finished school, rebuilt with Tzu Chi's help, to speed these youth through their journey to knowledge. Recently, we brought you the news of the grand opening of National Bangkalaan Dai Elementary School in West Java, Indonesia. It is a school Tzu Chi rebuilt along with the help of the local military headquarters, the 3rd Military Command, in the aftermath of last September's 7.0 magnitude quake. This week, Indonesia's president and his wife visited the school to check on the students and also to convey their gratitude to Tzu Chi for making this happen. Indonesia's president and his wife traveled to Bangkalaan in West Java to check on local students. This pristine and well-constructed school that just opened on August 3rd is National Bangkalaan Dai Elementary, where students can attend class safely without worries. The students' original schools, National Bangkalaan First and Third Elementary Schools, was severely damaged by the 7.0 quake that struck West Java on September 2nd last year. The Indonesia Tzu Chi chapter immediately carried out relief work and teamed up with the local military command to jointly rebuild the schools.
Today, to be able to be here and witness everything, I'm ever thankful for the Indonesia Tzu Chi chapter's sincere help with the school's reconstruction. Let me convey my utmost gratitude and applaud them for their hard work.
Tzu Chi people also prepared stationery for the students, while the president brought computers and textbooks. The president and his wife also planted a tree on campus as a symbol that both the students and the school will grow together and be of service to future generations.